Igbo Ninja Mama. I'm here today again to share one of the experiences I had in one of the churches. I will call the church name. The church name is Christ Worshippers Warri. It's in Osubi. Though it's almost about more than 20. So this thing happened about 20 something years ago. I know many of you might say, why are you here now to be sharing these things that have happened some time ago? The reason why I'm sharing these things again, though I've talked about it in this my same channel before, but I know then a lot of people were not part of this channel, so that is why I decided to share again. And another thing that moved me to say let me share this again is because of this lady Ruth Matthew, a disabled woman like me. I don't know why this thing is touching me a lot, because in short, I was totally moved. I'm in pain because of what this lady has been passing through. This lady that lost her child in church for the past 2 years now, going to 3 years now, in Prophet Jeremiah church. Since then, the matter has not come out till now, before the matter came out about her losing her child in the church. Have people ever sit down to think about, why is this woman coming out now? Why is she saying these things now? I sit down on my own, I just have a thought about it. I say, why is this woman coming out now? Why did she not say all these things then? Nobody will know what happened. Nobody know whether this woman have been threatening not to say anything ever since, or maybe they have used something on her that make her to keep quiet since. I don't know. This thing is, it pains me a lot, because she's a physically challenged person. I know what it is for a physically challenged person to carry pregnancy for 9 months and you give birth to that child. And giving birth to that child, not a normal delivery. I know other women go through CS also, but for a physically challenged person to go through CS to give birth to a child, and that child ended up being taken away from her. Even if the thing did not happen to me, I know what this woman must be going through. I know what she's feeling ever since before the thing that came out now. Because all these churches you are seeing that do miracles, I don't believe there is anywhere that miracle is taking place in church. Note, I did not say that miracle does not happen. But if one person should say, I'm doing miracle, they are doing miracles in such church that when you go there, you get your healing, you walk, you go there, you receive your sight, you go there, you start talking, you go there, this will do. I don't believe it, but I believe miracles happen, but not in one church. You can be in your house, miracle will happen. You can be anywhere, miracle. You pray to your God, miracle can happen. Me that is here, I know a lot of prayers I pray with pains in my heart that God answered for me. Miracles don't happen. But don't be deceived by these so-called men of God. A lot of things you see they are doing in the church, there is being staged. People are being hired to do those things. I'm talking from experience. I've been there. I have seen. So I've been moved now to be coming out to be sharing my stories, what I've been through in church, so that people will learn. People will see that there are more to the eyes. I say the more you look, the less you see. There are things that are happening behind closed doors. Things are happening that we are not seeing. We should not be deceived. We should not be manipulated. It's either they drain you emotionally, or they will suck you dry. Your heart and money, they will collect it from you, or they might even take your life. Say they want to heal you. That is why I come out here today to share another experience, something I don't want to share before, but because of the way I see people responded to this my video, some people are telling me, don't hide it, don't hold it back, share, so that people will learn from what you experience. That is why you see me here again, want to share one experience I had in that Christ Worshipers Church in Warri. The church belongs to one late Samuel. I've forgotten the surname. It's prophet. That's what they call him. So that's why I come out here today to share another experience. You guys should not mind my poor background, the low quality of the video. I've always said that because in Nigeria, you know how it is. No lights, and the place I am, my house is very small. It's what I can afford. I don't have money to rent a bigger place, so the place is dark. I'm living in a very small environment. You know how Nigeria is. Talk less of a physically challenged mom like me. I'm not working. My husband is not working. So we are just managing here. So I have a very low quality. Myself, when I'm outside for my camera, so people should manage with me. Just listening to my voice. So this church, it's been long ago, over 20 years ago, that I had this experience. First of all, somebody told us about the church, told my father. Then I was not married. I don't have kids then. Somebody told my father about the church, that that is the church he's going to. Every last Friday of the month, they do miracle service, that we should come. There is no way that I will not get my healing there, that we should come. I say, okay, no problem. We went. When we went there, when the woman was taking us there, she did not tell us that they would tell us to bring money or anything. So when we went there, first of all, they take us to the prophet's office. When the prophet saw me, say, you will be him. Fine girl, you will be he. You already work. I've already seen the spirit room. You are working. What people are going to do? People so I'm do this, do this. My father paid. I don't know how much he paid. My father don't disclose that to me. He paid. So after that one, he said we should come another day. We went back again. When we went there, he told us that because the man is from Ijebu. He's from Ijebu. He always travel to his village every time. He said he used to go there to bring that the one he pray, that if he lay hands, the healing did not come. That he will go to that he has a how will I call it? I don't know the way he describe it. It's like his own godfather or somebody higher than him, that will go to that place. They will bring medicine. The man will pray on it, then you drink it. So he now told my father that he should bring money. They will go to that place. They will pray that that cannot be taken for free. They should bring money. When you go there, they will pray for the medicine. We bring it to me and we drink it. My father said, okay, no problem. Because my father was so desperate to see me walking with my legs. So anything you tell that man to do, then for me to get up and walk with my feet, that man can do it. This my condition paid my father to the extent that if you tell that man to give up his eyes for me to walk, he will do it. Then that time when my father, oh God. The reason why I don't want to share these things is because I don't want to go back to my pain, because I believe God has done a lot of things for me. I don't want to go back to all those things I passed through. I don't want to go back to my pains. I don't want to remember all those things to make me go emotional. That's why I don't want. And again, my husband don't like me repeating all those things. And even my children, anytime I'm talking about these things, they will be crying. So that is why I don't like going back. But when I'm doing this video now, my children have gone to school. My husband is not at home. I'm the only one at home. So that is why you see me talking like this, talking loud. So when when the man came back from the travel from Ijebu, he sent for us. We went. He now gave us more substance. It's inside one small bottle like that. He said this substance, that if I take it, I will stand up. That before I go to bed in the evening, I should take a 1 spoon out of it and drink, then I go to bed. Then around 12 in the midnight, that I should get up and walk. That 12 o'clock is when my healing will come. So I should get up. That 12 o'clock I will start walking. You see my father that very day, oh, my father was happy. My father was jubilating. He was jubilating. He say, oh, my daughter, this man has faith too. My father has his faith. They said, you know that faith, they say he can move mountain. My father have it. My father have it. Even his faith is stronger than my own. When they told my father was so happy. He was so happy. But at times I would look and say, God, even these people, even if they are giving us fake things to drink, why do you not just heal me because of the faith my father have? Why do you not just heal me because of the faith my father have on those things? Because he believe it so much. He believe anything they tell him, he always believe. That's why at times I will question and say, God, why do you not just heal me because of my father, because of my father's faith? Why do you not just, even if these things are fake, you should just heal me? So that my father was happy when he got home. He was, that joy. My daughter will walk around 12 today. He was happy. He was playing music. That is something that I have not done for a long time. My father used to sit down, we just want to enjoy, be thinking. But because of what this man said, this man was so happy, jubilating, playing music. Was playing music, jubilating, happy. Even me, I was saying in my mind, God, because of my father, if you don't disappoint this man. I'm not even thinking about saying me again. I was saying, God, don't disappoint this man. Make me work because of my father. I don't want my father to feel bad. Make me. That was what I was praying in my mind. This man was. I went to bed. I went to go and sleep. I was not. I believe that my father was. He must be watching the time to see when 12 o'clock we reach, because exactly 12, my father came to wake me up. He called me, Cordelia. Get up. Cordelia. Cordelia is my real name. Maybe a lot of you may not know my name. My real name is Cordelia, but I called myself Able Nigeria Mama because I believe that whatever an able person can do, I can do it. Anybody that has leg, what you can do, I can do it. That's why I gave myself that name, Able Nigeria Mama. So my real name is Cordelia. He called me, said, Cordelia, stand up, stand up. It's time for you to get up and walk. No, with that faith, I got up. I hold the place, trying to get up. If I want to get up, I will fall. If I want to get up, I will fall. I will struggle again. I was believing, yes, I want to walk now 12 o'clock in the night. I will get up, I will fall. I will get up, I will fall. Still, nothing happened. My father, I was not as disappointed as my father. My father was so disappointed. He cried that night. That man cried that night. He cried. He cried. Because of my father's cry, I was crying. Not because of me not working. Because of my father, when my father was crying, I cried. Not because I could not walk. Because of my father. The pain that man was passing through. I cried. I cried that night. I cried. Daybreak, we move on. So, that woman that came to us, the woman that directed us to the place, the woman came, he said, we should not be disappointed that the miracle will still happen, that we should still go to church. Like that, Sunday reached, we went for normal Sunday service. We went to see the prophet. The prophet said, we should not worry that I have seen everything in the spirit realm. That in the spirit realm, I have already started working. The only problem is that they have not manifest. That gradually it will manifest. That's what the prophet told us. That they have a service. We should come for the miracle service. Say, okay, no problem. the day of that miracle service, that day was 31st December, which is a night to New Year day. I said, okay, no problem. We'll go. My father said I should not give up, that we should go. I said, no wahala. People should not bother that this video is getting too long. You should not be angry. I just want to express myself, see everything. So that 31st December, that 31st December, which is on New Year, a day to a crossover night. That's what they call it, crossover night. They now told us that when we are coming to church on that crossover night, we should buy candle, baking soap, handkerchief, honey, sugar, perfume. That we should buy the most expensive perfume. That when we buy that most expensive perfume, all these things we bought, they are going to pray for all these things. After praying on it, that when we use it, that year will be a year of sugar, will be a year of honey. The candle will bring light to our life. Then that perfume, when we spray it will be blessing. Anybody that might not know, see us, that the perfume will bring glory to us. You know that we should use it. That perfume will be a special perfume, so we should buy expensive perfume. We say, okay. We bought all these things. We bought akashi, bath soap, all these things. We bought it. My father went and bought a very expensive perfume for me, with his hard-earned money. Bought it for me. We went to the church. Do you guys know that I went to that church as early as 10 o'clock. I've already, not in the night, to 10 o'clock in the morning, because if you say you should wait till evening time when all night want to start, the place will be so occupied, because if you see the crowd that come to that all night, that always come to that place, you'll be amazed. You will shock. So because of that, they told us we should go in the morning to go and secure a space. And went there before 10 o'clock. I've already been in church 10 a.m. in the morning to secure a space. So when I really went there, the people there are not many. So I secure front of the church. I sat in the front of the church, close, just the way they say front of the church. That is where I sat down. I was there, and the church then they just roof it. They have not closed the side, so sun was entry there. That sun hit me from that place Monday to night. For somebody to sit down for one place for how many hours? Nowhere for me to lie down, to say, okay, I want to lie down. I sat on this rubber chair from that morning till that time. I was on rubber chair. Before evening time, my waist has already started paining me. But I could not. I was bearing it because I was hoping I'm going to get my healing, so I can do anything to get my healing. I sat there. We are in the church, we are dancing, we are doing everything, we are happy, dancing, jubilating. So around, after, when the church are full, a lot of people are gone now, everywhere filled up. They now say, where are those things you say we should buy? Do we bought them? Everybody say, yes, we bought everything. So, okay, no problem. We should hold it. The miracle is going to happen with all those things. So, okay, no problem. So, around that, the prophet was not in church that time. I have not come. So, around that, I think 11, 12, the prophet now. No, the prophet have not come that time. I think I don't remember. I don't think he have come that time. So they now told me that. So everybody went out dancing. Everybody was doing praises. Everybody was dancing, doing things. So one of the usher now came to me. He said, "Why are you not dancing?" I said, "I cannot walk. I'm here to get my healing. I cannot walk. That is why I'm not dancing." He said, "No. If you know you cannot walk, you're not supposed to sit there in front of the church. You have to go back, go to the back seat, because the church, they are videoing it. They will show it in the television. in TV stations. So they want everything to be uniform. They want everybody to be dancing in front of the church. So they don't want to see a situation whereby somebody will be sitting down in the front of church. Person is not dancing. It's not good. I say, I should go to the back of the church. He say yes. That I should move back. I say me. I'm not going anywhere. I'll be here since 10 o'clock. Where's the time now? I'll be sitting down here for more than 12 hours. Just to secure so that when the prophet comes, he will see me first to lay hands upon. So I should go back. I'm not going, my dear. Before I look, I went to go and call other people. Other how do they call them? Co-ushers. They came. Why are you not moving back? Go to the back of the church. Very aggressive though, you were talking to me, shouting on me. I say I'm not going. Go back. You are stubborn. You say you want to get your healing, you are stubborn in the church. How can you have healing when you are stubborn? How can you be healed when you are stubborn in the church? I say I'm not going. They left again. Then I want to go and call one of the elder in the church. The elder came. He said, what is happening? Then I told him. He said, the elder now said, move to the church at the back now. Like what they told you, they are videoing the church. So they want everything to be uniform. I said the only way for people to move me, to take me to that place, for people to carry me with this my chair and go and throw me away. I don't go have a wheelchair or sitting on a rubber chair. So it's only for people to carry me with this chair and go and throw me away. By then, hey, oh my God. You know when they say somebody don't shout out, my heart don't pieces. I was crying. I was bitter. I was crying. I was ready to do anything that time. You know when they say lion? Ah, Jesus. I was crying. So bitter. I was crying. Ah, say me. Because I cannot walk, I should just sit down in front of the church. He said I should go back. So now they go. When they now see that they are not criticizing, because a lot of people are not started looking at me. Even the people at my back, they were sitting at my back, they were saying, which kind of thing, not worrying now the way they speak English. Which kind of thing be that one? Person will come since one is there for the call. We meet this sister here. Which one are they say make it go back because another work? Not be any person go get for it as fast as they do for church. But you go make one make it go back. Not go, sister, don't come up for there. All of them, everybody was saying, don't go. Make the control you come out. Which kind matter be that one? Make the control you come out. You see that, you know, I was crying. If you see my eyes, oh God. When they see the way people were saying, you were talking, and then I say, more people should live out there, live out there, live out there. And you know, inside church, and not everybody that comes to church are ready to serve or some came to destroy. People should live out there. They not leave me. But as me, I will see something. You know what this crane? What do they call it? That they used to tow, carry load. As me, I can see that crane that time. I see somebody that would just bring crane. Or what I was thinking, just somebody to bring crane, just to hook me like this and throw me out of. That was what I was thinking, to just remove me from that place. I want to fly out. I want to fly out of that place. That was in my mind. I want to fly out. But no way. I bear it. I was there, crying my life all through. I cried to enter New Year. Tears. I entered New Year with tears. I was not concentrating anymore. See, before the prophet now came. When the prophet came, it's okay, no problem. They were praying. All this, when I was there, people that came to the church, all of them came. Me that was sitting in front of the church, they don't even know whether I'm in front of the church again. They covered me up. In my front, more than 10 people that cannot walk. I don't know where those people came from. I only know I'm there, I cannot walk. The people that I know that cannot walk, that came early like me, they are still there. But they're right in my front. I don't know where the more than 10 people came from that cannot walk. They walk with their legs, they were jumping, carrying crutches, jumping. They carry wheelchair off that they have received their healing. I see people saying they can see. I can see now, I can see now. People that I cannot hear, I was seeing, they saying I can hear now. I don't know where those people came from. I even saw one person say, some person say vomit tortoise. I saw tortoise crawling on the floor. They said that tortoise had been disturbing the person. Disturbing the person vomit tortoise. I don't know how. I was there, crying my life, crying my life. That was the day I said, never in my life, I will not step on my foot in any church again seeking for miracle. If I want to go to church, I will just go to church for worship, not to seek for miracles. That was how I left that church. Okay, let me tell you guys. Guys, remember that they said we should buy all those honey, sugar, tablet soap, perfume, handkerchief, all those things they say we should buy. Remember we bought it. They now say we should bring the arts for them to pray inside. They now bring the art. They now pray inside all those things. After praying for those things, they said they now carry big robbers, very mighty robbers. So the ushers now stand in each line. They say we should bring all the soap. We gave all the soap out. We donated the soap. We started dropping the soap in the rubber. After that one, they said the perfume that we bought, that we should drop all the perfume. That was when some people now started, people spend money buy a lot expensive perfume now. That was when people started complaining. They said that the perfume that we should buy, that they will pray for, we will use it. Blessing will follow. If we drop the perfume, we have dropped soap. Candle that we many of the things we buy, we have dropped them. We're not going to drop perfume so that they say they will spray in our body, blessing will follow us. Do you know what come out of these people mouth that shocked me in the church? They said anybody that refused to drop any of the things he bought, instead of blessing, that curse will follow the person. A lot of you might not believe what I'm saying, but this is what happened. I'm telling you what I experienced inside church. They say if you not drop all those things you are carrying, instead of blessing, you will carry curse. Curse will follow you. What do? We drop it. As soon as a lot of people, after dropping the perfume, they carry their bag and be going. Those people that was very angry. We dropped the perfume inside church. So what are we talking about? My brethren, you should watch out to be careful of where you go seeking for miracles. Be careful of where you enter. Be careful. Be careful. Don't go to a place you will end up regretting because you are seeking for miracles. Because you have one problem or the other, you say you want to be healed, or you want that problem you want to get out of that problem. You will end up doubling down your problem. You will carry more problem home. You bring more trouble to yourself. They will dupe you. They will suck you dry. Emotionally, they will drain you. Your health problem, they will double it for you. Do you guys know that in all my life, since I grew up, it was okay, this is New Year, we are celebrating New Year. That was the worst New Year of my life. I cried all through that day. I did not eat. I was contemplating suicide. For me, just to let me say the truth. I was contemplating suicide. But the only thing that always touched my heart, one thing will tell me, if you kill yourself, what about your dad? What about your daddy? This man that loves you so much. You cannot walk. That is the only problem you have. If this man did not see you again, what will happen? Have you ever think about that? That is the only thought that comes to my heart anytime I contemplate doing that thing. That was what held me back. Then, let me end it here. If you guys want me to share more of my stories, of what I've been through. This one is church. Oh. If I should open my mouth and tell you guys what I see going to native doctors, different places. If you guys want me to share more story of what I'm doing, for people to be wise, for you people to know that what you see is not what you are. The thing you are seeing physically is not what is happening. If you want me to share my story, I will share my story. I've been in this condition since when I was 19 years. I'm over 40 now. If you want me to continue sharing my experience, I will continue sharing it for people to learn. I'm just lucky to be alive today. They nearly killed me. I went to a traditional, a native doctor, and they nearly killed. Let me stop it here. Thank you guys so much. Please subscribe to this channel. Thank you.